351 class, which is reading and writing in the content area, I was able to achieve goal 2.2 by designing a lesson with well-aligned goals, objectives, instructional activities, and assessments. My video today is a little bit different because I'm going to be taking you through my actual lesson plan with the audio attached. So over in the beginning, this is on the age of absolutism. I have some specific goals. So I have the overall unit goal, which is basically describing change, political, economic, and religious, from the 16th to the 18th century. And then I have my lesson goal, which is describe the age of absolutism with some key figures. But I move on to objectives. So I make sure that my goals are more of that overarching, broad reason for implementing the lesson, whereas my objective is that checklist. I can measure it. It's SMART, which is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time specific. And so I use words, again, like recognize and construct and describe, which you can see all in this little section right here. Now, in terms of the instructional activities, I start off with a brief intro, which is what's up here, but I'm going to skip that for the sake of time. And then I have a concept formation activity, which my concept is absolutism, and students are given that concept and have to come up with a definition, doing a nice fun activity. And then over here, I give them a worksheet, 2.0, where they have to classify specific examples as absolutist or not. We go over a brief PowerPoint. I have a mini lesson on how to complete a raft assignment and establish character. And then the raft assignment, again, is for homework. And then this is the real key. So this is how I assess all those objectives. And again, I want to make sure I've completed all of them. So informally, I will ask students to come up with their own definition and critical attributes of absolutism. And I do this pretty directly via the concept formation activity at the very beginning. And then objective 3, which was describing absolutism in the context of rulers, I had students complete a raft activity where they had to take up a role and that role's specific opinion on a ruler that we've discussed in class, and I give them a list. And then objective 1 I achieve, and that's recognizing critical attributes of absolutism. And I assess this through the completion of that worksheet where students had to decipher whether or not the example was an example of absolutism or not. So I made sure kind of to do a mixture of informal and formal assessment, as well as graded and not graded. And then here I count for some differentiation in the lesson as well. But that's about it.